There you go. Okay, so Nomada Studio is the developers, and then Devolver is the like publisher. All right. So far, the game has this like very minimal presentation. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's a few things. There's a few things that I want to kind of take a look at for this title screen. First of all, the title is absent from the title screen. You notice that? This is maybe the most minimal title screen I've ever seen. It's so simple and so quiet, and it has this kind of like arcane diagram look to it, but also it reminds me of the orbiting of planets. Yeah, very celestial, right? And that reinforces the kind of cloudy background, right? The cloudy purple blue gradient in the background with all the little blinking stars. Yeah, very aesthetically like intense, and it's barely a menu at all, right? The only text is new game there, and exit up top. Very subtle. I really like it. And yeah, I don't know if you can see this. It might be a little subtle, but there's a faint pulsing to the background color too. Yeah. Wow. This is great. And if this is indicative of the music in the rest of the game, I'm pretty into it. Let's get started. No reason to linger here. Oh wow. Yeah, it has this very 60s watercolor kind of look to it. I think it's also interesting that you notice she has sort of two forms, right? Like there's a more realistic sort of human looking form where she has full size, like proper human hands. And then there's this kind of doll form that we see where she has the stick figures, like stick legs and arms. Yeah, the music has a very Vangelis kind of vibe. Totally. Fascinating. Yeah, it's almost like colored pencils more than like watercolor. Like a National Film Board of Canada kind of thing. All right, so I'm able to control. I can go back and forth, but she can't. She can only collapse. If I press any button other than the thumbstick, she just falls to her knees. Yeah, the animation is great. The sort of like, it's like the way she moves has this sort of plodding, like heaviness to it, but then it's contrasted by her hair, like how her hair bounces to give it light. I like the outfit too. It's like a gray, like cloak on top of it looks like a gray dress. But also check this out. So this is a little thing, a little like subtle thing that I like. So watch when I turn her away. When you turn, she turns away from us. You see that? It's subtle, but it creates a distance between us and the character, right? Watch. Interesting. Little birds. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, look, something's changed because now she's turning to face us when she turns. Look. And I can move around. I love the edge of her, the sort of, I think it's a scalloped edge. How her edge of her cloak, you can see the two layers and how it gives her some depth. Like, look how the individual layers of the cloak flap when I jump. Isn't that cool? How they, like, lift up sort of together, but as separate layers? That's so good. The game giving us a sense of the shifting scale. I like how it moves in and out like that. That's cool. Ah! That triangle was moving. Ah. Looks like a little crab. Ah, the block's moving too. Hey, stop it. So, ruins, like we're in a desert, right? We're in a desert or something like it. And there's this desolation and ruin, and then we have these ruins, and the ruins are overtaken by nature, right? There was that black tree that had grown up through it. Yeah. What's up, Ozymandias? I love that her hair is the only color in the game. So far, at least. Isn't that cool? Like, it really draws attention. Also notice, if you look at the gray in the background, there's a shifting grain pattern, which is different from and supplements the fog that gets put in the foreground. Hey, listen. Oh, it's like a little constellation, look. Oh, that's really cool. So as it moves, it leaves little dots. It moves like a constellation. Ah, that's neat. I don't know what that thing is, but it's following me. So a tree with some leaves on it. Yeah, there is kind of Journey has some of that too. That feeling of isolation. Also the sort of cloak centric character design. Okay, well there's another of these little dot creatures. Oh, now I have two. I have two little friends. Am I making a bridge? Oh, do you see that there was a slight flash of color? Look. So I have two. And two of them glow, and then that third one right there glows red. It makes a slightly different sound. Listen. Ah, that's neat. Okay, so that's a very subtle way of the game telling us we need one more of these. There's one up there. Can I climb on this? Nope. Well, how do we get over there? What's the name of that artist that does did the like kind of gothy like alphabet about the kids like dying in school? Richard Gorey? I kind of get that vibe from like her little stick legs. Also, wow. There's kind of a monochrome, Edward Gorey, yeah. There's kind of a monochrome like yellow submarine thing going on too. Especially in the movement. Yeah, this doesn't seem safe at all. And yeah, that's a good observation, Ironfoot. It makes water sounds as it moves. Ah, here we go. So here's our first little star bridge. Ah, can you hear that? Faint glassing, like wind chime sounds when we run. There we go. Now we have three. We can build our little bridge over here. Flying manta rays will always remind me of Vampire Hunter D. Like always, no matter what. Okay. So again, like the fact that it's a hand has to be relevant because I have little sticks for arms, right? Like her idealized version or her like weird like sticky form version of herself doesn't have hands in the way that a human does. But here is like a perfectly represented human hand. And I started on one, right? And it crumbled apart. Again, Ozymandias vibes, right? Whoa. Oh, wow. Wow, that's cool. I love the red on the fingers, too. Like how the hand isn't just like pink all the way across. But yeah, it's absolutely like the pattern of ink or paint bleeding into a piece of paper. Yeah, those shapes. Totally. Look, little flowers. I love that the plant life are these like little weird geometric shapes. What do you think that means? So maybe there's two little dot things that I can pick up in this tower. Oh, that's cool. Look at when you run by the flowers, their petals come off in little triangles and squares. And look, another spot of blue. The leaves on these flowers. Yeah. Right, there you go. Constellation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. My first thought, and this is just because this is the season, was that it's like a giant, super complicated menorah. But Halfling pointed out in chat that it looks like a family tree. Yeah, a little bit. I like it. Ooh. Hey. Oh, there's something down there too. Let's go look. Oh, look, the red in the background is like pulsing and moving too. A couple of birds over here. Oh, wow. 7, okay. All right. Yeah, again, like moving watercolor on paper or like, yeah, ink in water. Can I stand on the top of this thing? Nope. Well, okay. Can I go further this way without turning back? No, I want to get like over there maybe? Where are we going? What are we doing? Huh. Okay, well, let's go back the way we came. Because, yeah, we can't go up there yet. Ooh. Wow, it's getting like more. Look how much more saturated it is down here. Huh. Yeah, the rocks are starting to float. Wow. Okay. Yeah, like I think the clear thing that you're supposed to take away from like the color is blood for sure. Because remember when she was in the hand, when things turned red, she floated up, curled up, and then there were the sort of splatters of blood which colored the rest of the world. Now, I didn't talk about it when it happened, but remember at the beginning she was singing and then suddenly stopped singing and like touched her throat? I feel like that's going to be important. We just didn't talk about it because it was in the middle of a cutscene and I was kind of like wowed by it. Oh, that's a cool shot. I was gonna say delayed title screen. Mercury, Venus, and Earth. Interesting. All right. So now instead of just the desert, we have the floating rocks in the desert. We have essentially one addition to the color palette. We have this sort of red and orange and slightly purple, like in the dark spots. It's like a cooler red. And then we have these man-made structures, and we've gone from the kind of weird columns to pyramids, like clustered pyramids. Same trees, though. Yeah, I'm just like super fascinated by the idea of like setting. Like, yeah, are they supposed to be like stylized mountains or man-made structures? Oh, wow. That's cool. A combination of like filmed elements and animated ones. Right, and then here we go back to the original archaeological, or the original architectural style. That mixed media look is very cool. Like whether it's actually like filmed, it looks like it's a more realistic style. Kind of animate stones. Woo! Yeah, so when the wind blows, you get pushed back a bit, but it's not too severe. It just keeps you moving forward. Yeah. There we go. Whoop. Right, so it's just like be prepared to move quickly through certain areas, or you'll lose your progress. There's another 2 of the little dots up there, I think. So let's try to get back up there. Oh, here it comes. Oh, and if you don't hold forward, she gets rolled back quite a ways. It's good so far, Gwen. We're really just getting started. Hey, Zeke. Yeah, it feels right now like everything is just kind of a mystery, right? Like, I'm really curious about what we're going to learn the more we play. I can kind of feel the themes under the surface, but we don't have access to them in any direct way, which I think is sort of cool. Nice. I was wondering if I would get pushed around by the wind under here. Nice attention to detail. I'm inside. But then why would they have a wind tunnel down here? Oh, maybe it wasn't in here initially. All right, so I've got 2 now. So that means I can make that bridge. There we go. Oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. It looks like a wow, I was gonna say like a face, yeah, because of the teeth. So it's a large-scale version, I guess, of the little creatures that we were seeing before. But yeah, again, that sort of pencil sketch, the legs, I love it. I'm a sucker in games for like giants, basically like any kind of oversized version of a normal thing in a fantasy setting. I think it's so great. Like what, Master's Glaive, or like all of Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, it's an aesthetic I really like. We haven't really got to explore it much in Court of Swords, but some of that stuff is definitely present. Is this the part where the wind helps me? Yeah, God of War with the snake, exactly. Yeah, Yggdrasil, or what's his name? Nidhogg? Is that the name of the snake? Jormungandr, that's his name. Okay, wind. Come on, give me a boost. That was what I was disappointed about in God of War, right? That we didn't get like the Titan battle type stuff. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to come back. I don't think this is something I'm supposed to do right this second. Oh, you know what? Look. Here's what it is. Let's wait for the cloud to pass. I have to be able to, this is one of those go get another abilities and come back things. Look. Nah? Oh, that's so good. Subtle. I like it. So now we're in an area that looks like a battlefield. Like, these look like spears. Okay, so my cloak can take on a shape. I can become a cube. Sorry, you can become the Blue Jay equivalent of a thwomp. Let's go and thwomp that block. It's so cute too. She looks like God, what was it? Captain Pike from that old episode of Star Trek from the original series. The dude that's in the box with the little bleepy lights on the front. Yeah, and it's like she's stuck in, it's like an iron lung or whatever, and she's all smushed up at the top of it. That's a good point, Mr. Raincloud. Let's try and find out. Ah. Clever. Good observation. You can walk as the cube. Oh, that's adorable. Look at her little face. Solid Snake ain't got nothing on me. Right, which is why we need to be able to move, because it's windy as hell. It's getting dark, too. I think we're going to Castlevania? Whoa. I wonder who this is. Wow. That's cool. So this, yeah, totally looks like a temple. Like different statues of like a weeping figure. She's like folding in on herself and like becoming like, is there a progression to these? Because like these two look like she's becoming the column. Ooh. Okay, so obviously I can thwomp that. I guess I should go back and thwomp that. Oh, the soundtrack is on Spotify? Fantastic. Be adding that to my faves. All right, let's thwomp this thing. Seems like a good idea. Whoa. There's a Grim down here. Why do you need a bell down here? Yes, yeah, Macalusa, the little stars that are following you are definitely constellations, yeah. Yeah, more thwomping. That's so cool. I love the torn paper edge of the ground, and I love how far up the ground is. And now, yeah, now everything is black and white. Notice, like, yeah, no, there's nothing. There's none of the urns, the weeping statue. None of that is reflected. But, like, yeah, look at all these statues of, like, the sorrow goddess. Yeah, it totally has like kind of a Greek myth, like Echo, Persephone, like Hades kind of thing going on. Yeah. We've reached the edge of reality. I love the cloud too of moths. And they're like spilling from me, right? Like she's creating them. Whoa. That's amazing. That's so cool. Watch. Uh-oh. I think we may have unleashed the paper birds of the underworld. Okay. Oh my god, listen, I'm gonna turn the music up, or the volume up, listen to this. This is such a good sound effect. Oh, I love it. It's so good. So we're up in the clouds on some kind of like framework. Everything's super delicate. Yeah, a little bit clock-like. Like scaffolding. Is that a windmill? Oh, neat. Wow. And then another structure, kind of like the heart thing that we were in before. Uh-huh. Okay. Whoa, it's like an astrolabe. So I guess we woke up the clock machine, whatever it is. Oh, uh-oh. Whenever I see stuff like this, I always want to be like, who made this? Like, who built these things? Oh no, I jumped too soon. Oh, cute. So in case you, that's really clever, and you wouldn't see it unless you fell down there. That's so good. There we go. We have 3 now. Right, and then it's stuck on this pedestal, so you can't move it over that way. And the jump is just long enough that you probably would fall. Because, like, watch, there's a little bit of, like, worrying. Like, this is what happened to me. So I was running up, and it started to tip, and I was like, oh, I gotta jump soon before it tips all the way, which obviously it never does. But that tip puts a little bit of hesitation in, and then I was like, ugh, and I jumped too early because I was worried it would fall, and then I fell down, and yeah, and then you can't make that jump. That's so clever. Nicely designed. Okay, I have the three constellation stars that I need, right? Yeah, let's go back. I also want to go over there though, so let's see if we can make this jump first. See what's up here. Yeah, there you go. There's something over there. Seems significant, though. Okay, and then this... Oh, it's already back on the platform. Yeah, whatever that was. I have 3. I had 3 before. I activated something. Yeah, hold on. Let me do the appropriate hand gesture. I think probably... Anybody listening? Oh, this is the bridge where I fight the first boss, right? So this thing's all crumbly, which means obviously I should break it. Oh, cool. That physics did not make me think that that was going to do what it did, but then, okay. That metallic sliding when she slides down the rail. All right, more machine to assemble. Okay, well, I need both of these to go down at the same time, which it doesn't seem. Right, because if I... Yeah, I wonder if I can. I can't stand. Oh, can I stand on both? Yeah, I can. Okay. There we go. I wasn't sure if I could fit in the middle there I couldn't tell what layer this guy was on, this little middle post. Okay, so there's one. It definitely has the sort of being in a clock vibe. Okay, so I need 2 more. I wonder what my... Sorry, I haven't looked at the menu. Okay. I just realized I hadn't looked at the menu yet. Okay, I can't drop down through things, so I have to come at that from underneath. Right? Like, I don't know what the heck's going on over here. Well, let's go down and climb up. Yeah, there we go. There's some ballast that we can break. That's better. No, come back. But I need to... I still need to get down there. Can I jump left from the stairs? No, I think there's gotta be a way to, like... There we go. I weigh it down. Here we go. Cute. So I'm like taking on additional mass. That's great. This coat doesn't obey the laws of physics at all. You're right. It's true. I'm like a transformer. When Megatron turns into the gun, where does the rest of Megatron go? How can Starscream even lift that with one hand? Gotta run fast. Go. Oh, no. Maybe this isn't the best way to do this. I know. I just went slow last time. Really good use of adaptive soundtrack. I like it. Sometimes the rocks fall, sometimes they don't. Don't worry about it. Right, there's another one of these little, like, beacon kind of ones. Okay. Look at all my little friends. Oh, one more. Okay, let's go this way maybe. Did we come in this way? No. Or did we? I can't remember. Doesn't look like it. Oh, look at this crumbly boy. He just wants to be free. Should we free the crumbly boy? Let's do it. Whoa! Whoa, cool. So they're like little robots? Hey, look, come here, you. Oh, interesting. Like the animation style makes it look like he's like scared. Little like trembly legs. They're like hermit crabs. I love the dramatic zooming in and out. I think the first game that I ever saw that used scale like that was actually probably a tie between Samurai Showdown and the Captain America and the Avengers arcade game, where it would like zoom way out. The X-Men game does this too, right? Where you have to fight like Sentinels by like zooming way out. I love it. I love use of scale in games because then it gives you room to play with like really big set pieces. And yeah, good observation, Garrulous. We have similar little like pokey legs as the creatures. Yeah. Pokey little legs and arm, except that we have a head, and we're occupying a cloak. Inside was so good. So good and so creepy. This one jammed, or am I not heavy enough? Yeah, it is a big windmill. Yeah, do we think the character is clockwork under the cloak? I don't know. She has a human face, though. And, like, in that cutscene at the very beginning, she was extremely human. Like, way more human than she is now. I mean, I feel like if I could get up onto one of these edges and stomp that, it might help. Right? Because leverage, right? Stomping on the outside, get some leverage there, but I can't step on the inside ones. Only the white fronded ones. And then this ends. Oh, there's stairs down there. Look, that's okay. Hey, look, and this one's like a ladder. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So you can see there's light on the places I can stand. There's like a thin layer of course, gray on top of where I'm supposed to be able to walk. That's really clever. I see you, game. I see you. Oh, and I just needed... Oh, that's nice, too. I just need a little bit more momentum, and if you look, the thing that indicates that to me is the gap. That gap in the circle. That is clever. Very good illustration of intent. I like that. Hey, look, it's blowing away all the red. No, but also destroying reality with the fog. Oh, hi. Did that come down or did we go up? Yeah, we're flying away. I thought it was like blowing away the clouds, but no, it's actually lifting us. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm standing in the hand again. These seem to be significant moments. There's something about standing in the hand of the, like, sad goddess. Oh, wow. So we are just gonna, like, palette change as we go through.